What is good, y'all? Sean, Smooth Game Man, back and better there with yet another reaction video. Say what's up to the dog. But today we are back with another horror story animated, man. Y'all, the support's been kind of there. Make sure you're sharing it out with friends and family. Hit a like button on your way into the video, man. And just helping me grow the channel and, experimenting with different things, seeing what kind of sticks, getting different crowds of people here. Just to overall enjoy my reaction to things, bro. Like, I really be out here reacting to stuff, and I really want y'all to more so come for me and what I bring to the table. So that's why I be interacting with stuff that is different. That's kind of like, you ain't been doing it all. Yeah, I know I ain't been doing it all the time, but it's about to be funny though. So this is the, like I said, true night shift horror story animated. I've never worked night shift personally. I've done evening, I've done mid shifts, a lot of early morning shifts, but never have I done a night shift, a graveyard shift. So I probably would avoid most of these situations, but we're gonna see what it is, because my level of work when it's dark is way less than when it's bright. Shout out Xander Flake.
This story happened 3 years ago.
Okay.
First, I want to start off by saying that I'm a femboy with long blonde hair and crystal blue eyes. I always get mistaken for being an actual girl due to me being 5'5" and very petite. Anyway,
So wait. And I ain't about to get canceled or nothing. What do you mean by a femboy though? Are you like just like a dude that's just like really in touch with your feminine side? Like what is, I have no idea what that means. So shut up, cancel culture. I just don't know. Answer my question down below or shut up. Now back to the video.
I worked the graveyard shift at Sonic's, along with 3 of my friends, which I'll name Mike, Robbie, and Charlotte for this story.
What's good, gang?
We also had a shift manager that monitored our shifts.
That's
and
me.
Assigned us breaks and whatnot. It was around 11 p.m. and we were about to close in another hour. The shift was really slow, and there was really nothing to do other than redo everything we'd already cleaned. Our shift manager, being the laid-back woman she was, said that we could do whatever, but we would have to come back immediately if we began to pick up on orders. Really, she only said this so she could go out back to smoke a cigarette and scroll through her Facebook. Robbie and Charlotte decided to sneak off, knowing that our manager wouldn't return back inside until it was closing time. So they took Robbie's car and drove off, saying they'd be back before our manager even noticed. This left only Mike and I alone in the store. After a while, I noticed something on one of the monitors. A man just stood there. He was extremely tall and lanky. It was like his arms were extremely long, though, like...
And say, I would say, like, that, in that case, like, why not just send everybody home? But I mean, I guess, like, they could pick back up on orders. That's why Josh needs to start doing, like, if it's a slow night, bro, just send them kids home, man. Send them kids home, paying for the rest of the day, man. Ain't nobody putting no dang order in.
Could be exaggerated.
Send me home.
His skin did a horrible job on covering the bones underneath. His eyes looked like they were going to pop out of his skull, and his teeth didn't fit in his mouth. He just stood there, swaying side to side. It was like his body moved, but his head and neck didn't move with it, even though they were attached.
Huh?
Well, I was completely freaked out, and Mike just laughed, saying he must be stoned. I laughed it off too, but only to make me feel better.
That boy way more than Stone. That boy off that crack rock extreme, my boy. Like, hey, they be having superpowers, don't they? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
It didn't. Because he didn't have a car, my headset didn't connect to the speaker that allowed me to speak to him. He stood there for about another 5 minutes before he walked away. I felt a relief hit me as I saw him walk off the monitor, but I couldn't celebrate for long. Mike had asked me to blow him, and I was down for it.
Wait, what?
That was until there was a beep coming from a stall, which meant someone pressed the red button and wanted to order. Before I was able to do my sonic greeting, I was already greeted with jagged breathing. It sounded like someone trying so desperately to breathe for...
Yo, so a homeless dude almost scares you to death. You trying to go get some head, bro? Even film dudes' heads don't be in the right place, bro. Everybody always dudes, no matter what kind, always trying to get something or do something.
For air, or as Mike would explain it, someone with a slit throat. I gather up the courage and spoke. Welcome to Sonic. Order when you're ready.
It's Sonic?
I was just greeted by heavy breathing. I felt all the hair stand up on my arms. I repeated it again in case he didn't hear me. Just more breathing. After a while, I just hung up because I was getting freaked out. It was 11:30 p.m. by now, and Mike and I began to gather our stuff together due to it being almost home time. We both heard the back door open and close, and we figured it was just Robbie and Charlotte sneaking back in before our manager came back to say we could clock out now. "You guys are early," Mike called back there. No response. "You guys back there?" Mike called. Still no response. I could see Mike getting irritated. He marched back there while saying, "Hey, I'm speaking to you guys. Mike got quiet. I went to him to figure out what the hell was going on back there.
Oh, no, bro. I ain't never, no, bro. If you out there like about to turn up and then all of a sudden you just get quiet, either you got slipped or something's back there that froze you. That means I'm out the opposite way. I'm sorry, bro. I do not have your back. I am gone. Fight, flight, or fight. Something like that. And I'm going flying, my boy.
As I stood next to Mike, I saw why he went quiet. It was that man from outside. He'd gone through the door our manager usually cracked open so she didn't get locked out while out in the back. He just stood there, staring, his eyes wider than ever. White stuff bubbled from his mouth. He pulled out something from his back pocket. It was a knife. Mike and I were both frozen, not knowing what to do. The man pulled up his sleeve, revealing his extremely long and bony arm. He then begins cutting himself while making that same gasping noise along with a blood-curdling scream. He screamed so loud, I screamed in shock.
Yo, nah, bro. At that point, it becomes self-defense. I gotta take you out, bro. You pulled out a knife. It's on camera. I gotta take you out. I'm sorry. I'm grabbing some kind of knives. I'm using them things as throwing knives, but I'm not coming near you until I'm sure that you're almost dead. Then I gotta take you out, my boy. Like, I'm sorry. You walked into the wrong restaurant. We don't play that. Fight, flight, or fight. I mean, I said I was gonna go flying, but then he took out a knife, so now I gotta go ahead and defend, my boy. I gotta go ahead and stab you out.
Then he turned and limped toward the door, one leg walking while the other leg dragged behind. Mike and I just stood there. It wasn't long before Charlotte and Robbie walked in, filling the silence with their laughter. They looked at the terrified look in our eyes, and we immediately told them everything. At first, they didn't believe us, but I guess the tone and look of our faces showed we weren't lying. Soon, our manager walked in, asking if we were ready to leave. I asked if we could replay the outside tape from an hour ago, and she agreed. As we watched the tape, I was even more stunned at what I saw. There was no man in the drive-thru or standing at the stall. And the creepiest thing? Seeing me and Mike just standing there terrified at nothing.
Oh, so that was a ghost. Now it would have looked really bad. I would have looked dumb as hell on camera, bro. I would have been over there stabbing, throwing knives at the wall. They getting stuck. I'm over here thinking I'm killing this man. Nah, I probably would have seen it go through him. And then we would have realized it was a ghost. Then the flight that I said earlier, yeah, we would have been on an airplane out of that bit. You feel me? Like, I would have really been ghost. I would have been up out of there, you feel me? But let me know what y'all would have did in that situation. That is crazy to end up seeing that it ended up being like a ghost at the end. Even if that was a real person, bro. What are y'all doing? Like, somebody takes out a knife, or you running away, you kind of standing there to see what he does with it. I'm sorry, as soon as I see the knife, I gotta go into attack mode, because you could be faster than me and get over to me before I have time to react if I hesitate. So I gotta act. I gotta take you out. Sorry, you walked into the wrong restaurant. We with all the shits today, you feel me? So let me know what y'all would have did down below. Let me know other stories I can go and check out. Horror stories, funny stories, animated stories, all that type of stuff down below. Make sure you're subscribing, sharing it with friends and family, and always come to turn up and get lit with your boy. Now, I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'm out for the day. It's been your boy, Shot 2 Smooth, aka Black Okage, Black Avatar, and the King Leo himself. And I'm signing off. Peace.